Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So for ADA, the scenario has not changed at all. As long as we don't break below that 44.4 cent level that I've now mentioned a few times, that wave X low here, we have to continue to track this sort of sideways movement. This would be the first indication that we are breaking out of this larger triangle to the downside, this A, B, C, D, E triangle that we've now been tracking for pretty much 3 weeks, I believe. So far it is working out as a triangle, but in the end we would want a move to the downside in this bearish scenario. If we don't, and if we move above the wave A high at 54.7 cents, it would be a more bullish scenario. At the moment it doesn't make any sense to track a bullish scenario because it is just not showing any evidence for it. The price action, it doesn't justify it. In the same way as I say for Bitcoin and Ethereum, primary expectation is still that we make a lower low, that we need a lower low until we break a certain key structural level and get out of this selling area. Same way here for ADA, the view is that we are making a lower low, that we need another lower low. The problem here is that we can't easily track a bullish scenario. We could, but it is just extremely messy and doesn't really make a lot of sense. Therefore here, as I usually give you a bullish and a bearish one, but here it doesn't make sense. So here, similar to the whole situation around Bitcoin for the last 7 months, when I only showed you basically the bearish scenario, here as well, I'm showing you only the bearish one because it's pretty clear to me that we will go down. However, I'm also telling you the invalidation point here, which would justify an investigation into something more bullish, and that would be the 54.7 cent level, because we would invalidate this entire triangle. Also from a higher level point of view, let's go to the 4-hour chart, we can see still here this head and shoulders pattern on the chart that would also break out to the downside below the neckline, which would be that zone, I would say, between 43 and 44 cents. Okay, so that is relevant. However, looking at the 1-hour chart, how can we understand this? So first level to the downside that needs to be broken, which is relevant, is that 44.4 cent level. That would be first indication that is the low of the wave X. We have a WXY pattern within the wave E. WXY is a more complex corrective pattern. Each of these waves, a W and an X and a Y, consists of a corrective wave pattern. So could be a wave ABC, could be maybe even another WXY, could be a triangle. So we're looking at that here, but it is just getting longer and longer at the moment. So therefore we have the possibility to track that a bit longer, and these WXY patterns are actually quite common. Now again, first evidence to break out to the downside would be the move below the wave X low. Better evidence would be a move below the wave D low at 43.5 cents. And best evidence that we break out to the triangle to the downside is this move below 42.2 cents, because then we're basically invalidating the triangle to the downside. Invalidating is the wrong word. We're confirming the breakout. But unfortunately, we haven't broken out below 44.4 cent yet. Therefore, we have to continue to focus here on the continuation of this wave E. And at the moment, it is possible that we are just in a C wave. So from the wave X low here, we can now track what the wave E is doing. And in this wave E, we can understand the price movements as from the low here as a wave A, then in a 3-wave move, a wave B down, and we might now be in that C wave here to the upside. So this is currently how we can understand it. Key resistance level on this way up in the wave C might be here the 47 cents and then the 47.6 cents. So this is what we're looking at here at the moment at a wave C probably. So we can focus on higher until we break out the wave, we break below the wave X, and the expectation is that we will break down here, and this is just a C wave to the upside until we go below that 44.4 cent level, and then we should break 43.5 and then 42.2, and then we will make a lower low, ideally below 38.5 cents. That's still the roadmap here. Still the view hasn't changed. No, hasn't changed at all. You might even consider that a bearish flag. We had the channel here to the downside. Here the WXY. then we could even draw, it's a bit messy, but we could draw a trend line like that. Yeah, you could call that a bearish flag in some way. That would then eventually break out to the downside. The likelihood just is focusing here on the downside generally. But again, until we break below 44.4, we're tracking the continuation of that wave E. So the 44.4 would be a first signal. Okay, and that is my view here about ADA at the moment. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.